The subject of Star Wars is a very controversial subject, but can be taken on in different perspectives. Like, for example, when you think of Star Wars, people would consider talking about the movies. Or some people would talk about the books of Star Wars. But this is Onyx The Gaming Machine. We're here to talk about games. So, as people remember, my first episode that I did, I reviewed Star Wars Shadows of the Empire for the Nintendo 64. And there actually is a game that is better than Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. And this is also going to be giving a shout out to Killer Rodan and Air Force. Those two YouTubers are considered family to me. And they got their hands on a game that I've had on my want list for a long time. And I finally have it in my possession. And I'm going to be reviewing it for you today. But before we get into showing what I'm going to be reviewing, I want to talk about the fact that, there's underrated Star Wars games out there that not many people would really remember when it comes to growing up. From Star Wars Pod Racing to Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. And then there's this. This is Star Wars Rogue Squadron for the Nintendo 64. Now, when it comes to Rogue Squadron for the Nintendo 64, this was a game that was ahead of its time. You basically did different missions with the required aircraft to use for that mission, from it being an X-Wing, or an A-Wing, or even a Y-Wing. There was even cheats that you could put into this game, and you could unlock stuff that you wouldn't be able to unlock regularly. Like, for example, the Naboo Starfighter from the prequels. You could even put in the code Tied Up, and you could actually unlock the TIE Interceptor to doing missions. You could even stick in Farm Boy, and you could play as the Millennium Falcon. Yep, the Millennium fucking Falcon. You gotta love it. Plus it has auto aim. You gotta love that shit. But yeah, there was a lot of other stuff too that only the cartridge could give you, but not the PC game. Yes, this came out for PC, but it was given a bit of a different change in name. It was called Star Wars Rogue Squadron 3D. This is that exact game, but for the Nintendo 64. And the stuff that you could unlock, you could only unlock it with cheat codes, of course. You could unlock 3 special missions. One of them you could unlock if you got all platinum medals. And you could also unlock these 2 other missions that were just for fun. One of them was the trench run from Star Wars A New Hope. And you could recreate the Battle of Hoth in this game. In this game, it had stuff that you could only unlock for cheat codes. Sounds like a Grand Theft Auto situation, huh? So, I think it's enough BS. No more stalling. Why don't we get on to talking about this game and show you how this game really works. So, let's get to it. Now, the first thing to know about this game is, certain missions call for certain aircrafts. So in this particular case, for this mission, you have to use the X-Wing. This is the Mos Eisley spaceport mission here. Basically, the first part of your mission is to shoot down the probe droids. As you see him, I'm doing at the moment. And yes, that was Jabba's palace. Or at least I think it was Jabba's palace. It looked like Jabba's palace. Okay. I've had a lot of experience with this game, so I'm going to be running through these actually. This is going to be fun. And then when you get all the probe droids, there's going to be a cutscene, and it's going to be some TIE bombers attacking Mos Eisley Spaceport. So, be ready for that. There we go. go. Now, not many people know this, though, but if you close the wings of your X-Wing, it actually gives you a speed boost, which is actually pretty cool. But you can't fire with your wings closed. But like you can see, I know this level. Come here. Come here. Yep. And that's the first mission right there. See, to some people, this can be a very, very hard game, of course. But, like I said before, I have a lot of experience with this game. So, I'll be able to run through this really fast. So, okay, this is the second mission, which is the, it's basically a rendezvous mission where you have to protect some, supply carriers. Now, me-wise, I like to go forward from the supply carriers and destroy all the enemies that would give me a little bit of problems. I'll be back for that. Alright. Count that. See, if you know exactly what is in this level, you'll be able to go through this really, really fast. And yes, I'm using my proton torpedoes. I don't care. I'm doing this fast, man. Ooh. Sideswipe. Alright.
The supply vehicles have begun moving. Their escort will follow shortly.
Game's trying to glitch
the combat vehicles. Stick with the 5 transports. I'm hit.
See, there's the rendezvous right there. Basically, now that I went forward, I just have to take care of, you know, the little TIE fighters and TIE bombers that'll be floating around. But aside from that, got rid of all the ATSTs, got rid of all that. So now I'm just goofing around here and killing TIE fighters. Here, turn there. I know I'm not talking much, but there's really not much to talk about. If you just get rid of all the stuff that's walking around beforehand, your mission will actually be a quite bit of success. So now I'm just going to be goofing around here until the mission ends. Unless another random TIE bomber or TIE fighter decides it wants to peek its ugly head at me. So I'm just going to float around here. Yes, I'm messing with my turbo. Is it getting you sick yet? Told you, I'm just goofing around, man. I took care of everything. I'm just being myself here. My goofball self. I'm waiting until these guys decide they want to get to the destination here. So, that Star Wars movie, huh? It was a pretty badass movie, wasn't it? Oh, and look at there. More TIE bombers. Well, they're dead now. I'm probably going to jump cut after this mission and tell you more stuff about the game. And then get back to doing more missions, because one of my favorite missions will be coming up soon, which is the Karelia mission, where you're in a snowspeeder. That's actually one of my favorite missions. Woo! Am I getting you sick yet, everybody? Am I getting you sick yet? Woo! Like a boss. Woo! That was actually pretty cool. I didn't think I was gonna pull that off. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna crash. Oh, psych. Man, this is so fun, man. This is so awesome. Oop. This is funny. This is funny. See, what you're supposed to do is stay with the supply carriers and do that, but... Alright. Onward to the next mission, I guess. Now, one thing to remember about Star Wars Rogue Squadron is just the simple fact that each mission had a required aircraft. Now, if you put in the cheat codes like I said before, you know, you could use the Millennium Falcon, or you could use the TIE Interceptor. You know, you could use those types of things. There was even a code I forgot to mention where you could turn your V-Wing into a Buick. Yes. You could turn one of your aircrafts into a car. Sounds like a Harry Potter situation up in here. But anyways, just thought I'd put that into perspective for you. Let's get back to the gameplay. Okay, this is called Search for the Nona. Basically, you're going to be playing as an A-Wing here. Now, the thing about the A-Wing is it doesn't have much as in terms of weaponry per se, but it's actually literally as fast as a TIE Fighter. And I'd say it's not a bad aircraft. I've gotten some good handling on it. But at the same token, you know, there is much better crafts than the A-Wing. But yeah, the missiles aren't really as strong as like with the other aircrafts, but it's still a good aircraft. I personally think the Y-Wing is better than the X-Wing, and I could say that the A-Wing is, I mean, I'd say it's okay, but it's like at the bottom of the barrel, you know. But one of my favorite Rebel aircrafts would have to be, in the movies, I would have to say it would be the Y-Wing. I always enjoyed the Y-Wing. However, in this game, one of my favorite aircrafts, without the use of cheat codes, would be the V-Wing. The V-Wing has what's called a spread fire, and I really like that spread fire. So, yeah. Just playing around, shooting this thing here. Doesn't take any damage, I'm just playing around here. Soon though, you're gonna find the Nona, which that's of course the Nona right there. And there's gonna be a thing of TIE fighters and whatever trying to come and get you. So, see, there's the tanks things here. These little moving turrets there. All right, here we go. Here they come. Now, this part of the game can actually be hard to people because the more bombs from the TIE bombers that hit the Nona is actually a very weak ship, so I would highly suggest, yes, destroy the fuck out of those damn bombers, because it'll only take like a few bombs to blow up that Nona and you would automatically fail your mission. And I don't like failing, so, you know. See, because I'm Onyx Spade and I've played this game numerous times, you know, I know how to play this game. Yeah, I just got hit a few times. I don't care. I'm just having fun right now. And see, look at this. Look at this. I'm almost done with the mission. Dude. Now all you gotta do now is just defend the freaking carrier. And then there you go. Then that'll be the end of the mission. And I think after this will be the Karelia mission. The Karelia mission is actually one of my faves. I've grown to love that mission by heart. Not really because of the simple fact that you use a snow speeder in that level. It's just the simple fact that I love the level design. I like the level design of the attack on Karelia, which you'll be seeing that real soon. Still defending this. This should be done soon, actually. Oh man, I didn't know that it was this. It's almost done. There we go. Okay. I think this is the next mission. Yes, Defection of Karelia. Okay. I want everybody to watch how I do this level, because this is one of my favorite levels. And I'll explain when I play why I like this level. So, alright. Basically, you're trying to defend Karelia right now from the Empire. And you're trying to get Trix Nadine to survive. You're helping him survive so he can help out the rebels. And if people have read the books, they know that Trix Nadine is known for the improvements on Y-Wings. So, yeah, I'm just shooting stuff over here. Then I'll... There we go. Okay. This is where it actually gets hard in the game. Now, me-wise, I know this game, so you won't be seeing me die in this game. Especially not on this level. So, we gotta get back to the city. Because basically it's like this. If you fail your mission, not only do you kill Trix Nadine, but you also kill General Riken, which is the guy that's always talking to you in your missions. So, yeah, ain't that some crazy shit right there. So, let's get rid of the bombers. But yeah, I like the level design for Defection on Karelia because you're in the city of Karelia, which is Han Solo's hometown. Well, yeah, I guess you could say town, whatever. So basically, you got to get rid of the TIE bombers, and also in each different part of the different cities in the Karelia here, you can actually get yourself a little thing of advanced proton torpedoes. Sometimes they're usually hidden in the middle of each city, which 9 times out of 10 I'll probably find one for you and I'll show you how they're hidden. But they're usually very, very hard to get. So if I'm able to get one, then, you know, call me whatever you want. So, alright, now we got to go back here. Now here's where things are going to get very, very interesting. Because, yeah, you have to get back here, but soon we're going to be having a camel friend come and try and give us some trouble. And I'll be showing you one of the coolest aspects of this game. So, let me take care of this real quick here. Okay. Alright. We gotta get Trix Nadine out of here.
More bombers headed this way. Yeah, I've got a problem here. Inbound fighter detected.
Alright, here we go. Watch this, guys. Yeah! Han Solo, baby! Okay, he calls it his hometown. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, here we go, the Imperial Walker. I want you to see this, guys. You thought that the Imperial Walkers and Shadows of the Empire looked cool? Wait till you see this camel-wielding motherfucker over here. Let's fly on over here and go say hello. There he is right there. Doesn't he look cool? Now watch this. Watch this. And boom. Okay. Alright, almost there. Now you can easily crash in this part here, but as long as you concentrate, you get it. And got it. Good. Okay. Alright. Now there's some ATSTs and little white motherfuckers trying to come and ruin the party. So, if there's any proton torpedoes around the area, I'll probably check them out. Okay, now let's go and get rid of these little Imperial Walker fools here. And look what we got here. We got another camel motherfucker. And you know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do. Boosh! Alright. There we go. That's one pass. And two. Almost there. And three. There we go. Alright. Got rid of him. Now we gotta keep the ties off of the back of the evacuation team. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Yeah. There's the TIE fighters. There's the little ATSTs. Should be over here somewhere. Okay, more TIE fighters. Okay. And yes, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? Yeah, you can actually shoot those things and they'll explode. Only if you shoot them in the head, though. All right, let's see if we can find some torpedoes here. And right here. Okay, I did it. All right. Found me some advanced proton torpedoes. Now, as you saw, that was actually pretty hard to do. I could have crashed right there because also my ship is in the red. It's in the danger level because of those two TIE fighters that I ran into. I'm going to shoot this one, too. Explode for me, man. Ah, I only got rid of the head. Oh, well. Okay. Wait. No. Oh, okay. There we go. That's even better. Okay. Alright. That's the end of this mission here. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching the gameplay for Star Wars Rogue Squadron. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something today. That's usually how I do things on here. But, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If I missed anything in this gameplay or in the game itself, put in the comments below. Even let me know of your experiences with this game if you ever played it, or the PC version, whichever you want to prefer. But this is Onyx The Gaming Machine, and thank you so much for watching. And, as always, I will see you in the next video. Happy gaming!